lad's bike. I know it's been a while, you know, family stuff gets in the way. Little bits I'm dealing with at the minute, but you know, we'll get there with that. Anyway, I actually went out for a ride today, being Sunday. I've done about 1,000 miles on this bike already. You know, not really had many teething problems, but I noticed today that this fork has started to leak. Now these forks are bought second hand, apparently with new seals in. I don't believe it did have new seals in, because when I checked the oil to replace the oil, it was black. So I'm under suspicion that maybe it just had new dust caps put on it, because if you look at the dust caps, it looks like it's had new seals. But if you were selling a pair of forks and you wanted someone to believe that it had new seals, you'd just put new caps on to make it look that way. So I'm going to have a quick go now at cleaning this seal out with the use of a piece of carton, and we'll see how we go with that. We'll see if we can sort that out. The other issue I had today as well, I got it started this morning, and the accelerator felt quite weird, loads of play in it, and I discovered that, I don't know if I can get my torch, discovered that, well, my torch ain't working. Have we got another one? No. Oh, hang on. Got 1,000,001 torches around here. The accelerator cable, I'm not sure if you can see that first cable, it's actually falling out again. Let's see if I can, struggling with the light. Right, let's see if I can do it that way. That's actually falling out. Yeah, I've not locked it off properly, and it's falling out. So I need to do that. But you know, that's not really a massive concern. First thing I want to do is try and clean this out. I'm feeling I may have got some bits of milk carton here. I'm just going to cut that to shape, and we'll have a bash at cleaning this. Alright, so I made a bit of a hook on the end of there, and I don't know if you can see, but that is actually leaking quite badly. So I'll try and get my tripod set up so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll get to bash it cleaning. I think it's going to work, because it's been all right for 1,000 miles. And I did check that this morning, and it's only leaked on this one journey. So I'll get a tripod and I'll show you how I do that, because these don't cost you anything, do they, really? And these, you can buy seal mates. You know, they might only cost you a couple of quid, but they're not that good. So anyway, let me just do that. Alright, so firstly we're going to just clean out this oil that's in here. Get rid of that. The reason I suspect that these seals haven't been changed, well, at least recently anyway, is that the clips, unless he's used rusty old clips, the clips don't look great. And like you say, you buy stuff off eBay, you can't believe anything anybody tells you. You know, I've not ever thought for a minute that the guy was honest in telling me that they've been changed, because at the end of the day they don't care, they just need to sell the forks, and if they can tell you that they've been changed, they're more likely to sell them. So anyway, all we're doing basically is shoving that down into the seal, running it round, try and scoop any muck out that might be in there. You just got to work that down behind the seal, get the hook in there, and then we're basically just going to run this round, see if we can drag any crap out. To be honest, it's not looking dirty. It could well be that the seal has actually failed. I'll just make that. I'm just making that a little, you see it, making that a little shallower. Back in again. Just try and get it in the seal as much as possible. Just go around it a couple of times, and it might clear it, but then again it might not. The magnet's not very good on this torch. Couldn't really tell if any muck's actually come out. It didn't look like much, but just put it back a minute. Take the bike off its stand. Give it a pump, clean off anything that might be there. We'll soon know if it's gone, because it'll the top of the seal will fill with oil again. Just have a look. See if there's any oil in the top there. I can't really see any, but I don't know if that's the bit that was there before. Let's give it another clean out, make sure it's... So if I have to rebuild these, then I have to rebuild them. There's no oil there at the minute, that's all. See another few pumps. See if there's any oil. there's nothing on the stanchion. See, I don't know that with me checking it this morning, and you know, I don't know what made me check it, but I took this cap off. I may have dislodged a bit of muck, and as I've been riding today, it's gone down in the seal and caused it to leak. Because it doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take a lot to cause it to gush a bit out. Like I say, it wasn't leaking really bad. It was leaking bad enough, but not to the point where it's dripping down the fork leg. But I do need to do them anyway, because I can't trust what some eBay boy tells you that, well, no, they've been changed. But no, there's no oil coming back up through there. But like I say, I have noticed that the clips are rusty. So I think that when they've been sold, they just had some new caps chucked on them to make it look like they've been changed. Because if judging on the oil when that came out, it was black. That would suggest that it hadn't been changed, or it may have been changed but not enough of the old crap took out. But from what I saw of what came out, I would say that the oil hadn't been changed. So we'll see how that goes, and look at doing the seals on these, because obviously they did the seals on the other set, but they failed because I made the mistake of not putting enough oil in them anyway. So yeah, we'll look at doing these in the next few weeks. I've still got to do the oil change on it. So that one's doing anyway. I've got everything here for that, and I need to nip up that cable, but I'll do that later on for the next video. But yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to go at the minute. I still need to do some bits on the XJ. I'd like to get that started. It seems a shame to pull it to bits, to be fair, but I need to do stuff on it. I'm hopefully getting my 7R back soon. So that's still at the garage. That's a sore point, that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be doing some videos on the XJ. I've also got a vintage push bike that I'm considering doing some separate videos on the channel, and adjusting the name of the channel slightly, because I do like my push bikes as well, but I've got a vintage pre-rally racer that I've acquired that I'm gonna not restore but resurrect. So I might be doing some separate videos on that. But yeah, looks like we might need to look at sorting the forks out. It's not as an immediate job as I was worrying about today while I was out, but yeah, we will need to get that sorted. Alright, and I must apologise for it being a while, but you know, family problems, you know, they do get in the way sometimes, but you know, hopefully we'll be able to get back on it, and maybe sort out some bits on the XJ, get that started. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers.